So joining me now to talk about the decision, about the implications, I'd like to welcome in immigration attorney Renata Castro. Renata, thank you so much for your time. So the Secretary of State says this is because South Sudan's government has been taking too long to take back its displaced citizens. Is that an explanation that makes sense to you?
Actually, no. The American government is alleging that the South Sudanese government refuses to accept deportees of South Sudanese nationality. However, this is all around the dispute of the South Sudan government not accepting the deportation of a Congolese national, therefore not a South Sudanese national. This mistake with the geographic Jenga in the US government. It's not the first time that the deportation of an individual to a country where they're not a national causes a crisis. And I have a feeling this won't be the last time that we discuss such a snafu by the State Department as it tries to create diplomatic issues resulting from perceived immigration violations.
All right. So again, there's kind of that immigration Jenga, as you called it. What is your advice for South Sudanese visa holders now?
Well, one of the most important things at this time is for anyone who may be afraid of immigration consequences is to seek legal counsel. As we can see, the U.S. government is holding no hostages when it comes to imposing immigration consequences in a broad spectrum. In this case, citizens of a whole country, irrespective of whether or not they may have committed any kind of violation, are suffering the consequences. Now, this brilliant player, Maluach, hopefully will shed some much needed light into the unfairness of the immigration system and how normal people are suffering as the result of this diplomatic crisis that is being created from immigration disputes in the United States.
What do you think happens next?
I have a feeling that Duke University and the NBA are going to flex a lot of their legal muscle when it comes to fighting for Maluach to stay here. And hopefully this will result in a much broader positive diplomatic resolution for other citizens of South Sudan in the United States.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.